The replay. We are sitting at a boatyard in Newburyport today, about to go in and create some calls and some excitement around the Black Friday specials. And I wanted to do a quick, very quick scope about systems, part 2. Hey everybody. So we had a lot of interest and comments about the scope from the other day about systems and creating your systems and looking ahead to when you're a leader at a different level and having systems in place so that you can be very efficient and not procrastinate it. Oh, hey Maria, I'm at Newburyport. I'm going into the Plum Island Roasters and then I'm headed to a yoga class. So this is going to be really fast, really fast, but I wanted to follow up with about that scope because I got a ton of Facebook messages from people saying, can't you just share your systems with me? I would love to know all of your systems. Can you just email them to me? And I responded to one or two of you and then I stopped responding. So if you sent me a Facebook message about that and you didn't get a response, this is why, okay? And for those of you who are brand new to my scopes, my name is Christy Collins. I'm a diamond leader at Young Living Essential Oils. And I love to scope around the systems, the skills, and the personal growth that you need to succeed in a network marketing business, especially if you are an introvert, if you're a homeschooling mama, or someone who's never done anything like this before. So we were talking last time about systems, setting up systems, whether they are... you have a system to how you eat cereal. That's awesome. Here's the thing. You all use systems all the time. Even those of you who resist them and say, oh, I'm too blue to do a system, or I'm too disorganized to do a system. You all have systems. You have a system. If your house is the most disorganized house in the world, you still have a system for your disorganization. I guarantee you. You have a pattern to how you pile things up, or you have a pattern to, like, you know, even buying excess stuff. Whatever it is, there's a system in your life. You have a system to how you brush your teeth. You have a system, I'm betting, to how you even, like, towel off after a shower. You have systems. So you can't tell me that you can't create systems for your business. What I'm noticing, though, is that people want me to give them my systems. And I can't do that. I can't do that. It's not because I'm mean. It's not because I, want to keep my systems to myself. But here's the thing. A lot of you guys, what I'm noticing, are on Periscope, like, looking for that magic answer. It's like, if I just listen to enough Periscopes, I'm going to hear somebody who someday is going to tell me exactly what I need to hear, and then I'll go do it. The problem is you're spending time listening, waiting for other people to tell you what to do. Melissa Pepping, Crown Diamond leader with Young Living, did an amazing scope yesterday. It's about to expire. Go listen to it. She talks about the fact that a lot of people wait. It's like, why isn't my sponsor doing this for me? Why don't I have this set up? Why isn't this somebody running this class for me? And she and I have very similar views on that, is that if you want to do something, if you want to achieve something, you need to create it for yourself. And I'm just going to look at systems for a second here, okay? If you want to create a system for your business, okay, you want to create it yourself. You don't want to use my system, because my system is not going to be your system. The whole point of creating a system is to figure out what works for you, what's most efficient, what's most effective, and then document it, and then do it over and over again. And as you do it each time, you tweak it, you make it better and better and better, okay? So let's talk about a system that you could create for yourself right now based on something very timely that is happening with Young Living, okay? And if you're in a different network marketing company, or if you're running your own business, I guarantee you have something similar to this, all right? How many of you guys saw the email about the Black Friday specials that were announced yesterday? Young Living has Black Friday specials going on this whole week. These are products that they've placed on sale for us just this week, right? So cool. And they're great products. These are great products. Okay, so for how many of you is this the first time that you are building your business during a Black Friday time period? Is this anybody's first time building it during Black Friday? If it is, tap for hearts or do some comments so that I can see. Okay, we have a few people. Awesome. So this is the perfect way to create a system, okay? Now, you're not going to create the system first and then go do all your Black Friday activity. What you're going to do is you're going to take the activity first, and then you're going to document it, and out of that, it will become your system. Okay? So what are some things that could be part of your Black Friday system? Perhaps what you're doing is you are emailing all of the people in your downline to make sure that they've seen the Black Friday specials. Maybe you are doing a care call campaign to talk to people about some of the products, because if you have a new team member, they have no idea why helichrysum is so imperative to have in their collection, right? They just don't know. They're not going to know. They might not know why Ningxia is really important. They might not know why the Aria diffuser is so amazing and why having 20% off of that is so great. They might not know. So maybe a care call campaign is part of what you do. Maybe part of your system around Black Friday is to do some kind of a Facebook event, or to do some kind of a live training for your team around the Black Friday items. Maybe you bring everybody over and you have an Aria set up so people can see it live, and you're serving Ningxia Red. Maybe everybody goes home with a sample of Life 5 probiotic. Whatever it is, you have to think about your team, your culture, and what will help people and make people most excited. Okay, if you have a team of people that are all over the country, a live event is probably not going to work for you, right? So if that was part of my system and you tried to adopt my system, it's not going to work, right? If you have people spread all over the country, you need to do virtual events, or you need to do care calls, or you need to do emails, or you need to do snail mails, something like that to reach your folks. Okay, you see what I mean? Systems are very unique to you and your team and whatever it is that you're creating a system for. So what you guys want to do is, this is a very short time period for Black Friday, right? So it's a perfect first systems project if you've never created a system before. Spend about 5 minutes brainstorming what it is you want to try this year around Black Friday, and then take those steps. Do it. Actually go do it. Don't watch any more periscopes about it. Don't try and figure out this perfect idea. Just go spend 5 minutes, create a plan, and then go do it. And as you do it, write down what you've done. If you call people, write down who you called. How did you decide who to call? Which calls were most effective? Who ended up placing an order? Who did you have a great call with? If you do a Facebook event, how did you do the event? When you create your system for your Facebook event, create the script. Keep all the posts that you do. Keep even the emails that you send out to your team members to talk about the Facebook event. Keep everything in one spot so that next year, when you go back to do it all over again, you don't have to recreate it from scratch. You've already got everything. You've got your invitation emails for the event. You've got the posts from the event. You have, even if you're jotting down notes about what you're talking to people about on care calls for Black Friday, keep the notes. That's part of your system. Next year, you'll be able to tweak them a little bit. You'll get better and you'll get better and better at it. Okay? The way you create a system is you take activity first, you document the activity, then afterwards you evaluate it. You see which activity actually created the best results. You don't want to keep something part of your system if it fell flat, right? Or if you did it and you hated doing it and you would never do it again, take it out of your system. It's not going to work for you. Okay? But document it all, evaluate it, and then next time when that comes around, obviously Black Fridays, that's going to be next year, but it's something that you may be able to try every month maybe with the monthly promotions. Maybe you figure out a great system for reaching your team in a way that gets them excited about promos. Okay, you can take your Black Friday system and tweak it for the monthly promos. Then you're going to use it every month. But the key is to document it, evaluate it, and then in whatever way works for you. You might have a series of Post-it notes stacked up on your wall, right? Maybe you have an Excel spreadsheet. Maybe you keep it in a Word document. Maybe you keep it in a notebook. It doesn't matter where you keep your systems or how they look or how they're color-coded or anything like that. It just matters that you have them documented in a way that you will be able to find them again and use them. That's it. Okay? So that's just one quick tip. You're not going to get my systems. Don't email me. Don't Facebook me about them, please, because you have to create your own systems to have ownership over them. It's not the system as much as sometimes it's the process of creating it that is really, really important. If you just take someone's system and just do it, it may not match you exactly. Part of it is empowering yourself to become a leader, and becoming a leader is knowing what works for you, knowing what you're good at, knowing what you will do again and again and again and get better at and better at and better at as you do them. And that's the whole point of a system. Okay? Anybody have any questions before I head in for my tea fix? Yes, Chrissy, Meanie, empowerment is a part of self-development. So much, so much. Part of this business is owning your own success, not waiting for someone else to do it, not bemoaning if no one else has given you something to run with. It's just creating your own system, running with it, creating your own tools and running with it, creating your own classes and running with them. You don't need to recreate the wheel, but if the wheel isn't there, or the wheel's there and it doesn't match you, maybe you're not round, maybe you're a square, then you've got to create your own. Okay? All right, guys, looks like there are no questions, so I'm going to head out. No whoopie pies. No, they didn't have my favorite flavor last time, so I don't like chocolate. I needed the lemon cream ones. Motivating my team to be independent system creators have been a struggle. Yeah, well, maybe share the scope with them and share the scope from before and see if it resonates with them. But here's the thing. You want to just worry about you. You create your own systems, right? If you have a team that's not creating systems yet, it's like I tell my boys all the time, stop worrying about what Henry is doing. Stop worrying about whether Evan has made his bed. You make your bed, okay? You have fun, you do it well, and then let him worry about making his own bed. Make your own systems. Let other people worry about their systems, okay? Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Have a great week. Have fun with the Black Friday specials, and we'll talk.